If you've been in the gardening or farming world for even a little while, you've probably heard the phrase no-till thrown around like a badge of honor. People swear by it, saying it builds better soil, saves water, boosts microbes, and even sequesters carbon. And they're right. No-till, when done properly, can completely transform the way your soil behaves. But here's the real question no one likes to ask. If no-till is so great, why isn't everyone doing it? Why do so many gardeners still grab the rototiller or flip their beds every season? The answer isn't as simple as they don't know better. It's more complex, practical, and deeply tied to how we think about soil itself. Let's dig into the truth behind the no-till movement, the promise, the challenges, and why this simple method isn't as easy as it sounds. The no-till approach is based on one idea: stop disturbing the soil, and life will return to it. When you till, you destroy the delicate structure that roots, fungi, and microbes spend months building. You chop up earthworms, dry out organic matter, and expose carbon to oxygen, releasing it into the air. It's, like tearing down a house every year and wondering why no one wants to live there. No-till reverses that. It protects soil structure, builds humus, and lets microbial life flourish. Over time, the soil becomes self-sustaining, softer, richer, and honestly, more resilient than any tilled bed. The catch? It takes time. In the first year or two, no-till gardens can look worse before they look better. Weeds explode, yields may dip, and the soil can feel compacted as life slowly reorganizes below the surface. That transition period scares a lot of gardeners off. We live in a world of instant results, and no-till really demands patience. Most of us were raised to think a good garden is a clean garden, bare soil, perfect rows, not a weed in sight. No-till flips that idea on its head. In a no-till system, you never leave the soil bare. You mulch it deeply, grow cover crops, and let living roots stay in the ground as long as possible. To a traditional gardener, that looks messy, but that mulch layer, full of decaying stems, leaves, and worm tunnels, is exactly what keeps soil alive. The mental shift required here is huge. You stop fighting nature's messiness and start mimicking it, and that's not an easy leap for everyone, especially if you've spent decades tilling, fertilizing, and keeping things neat. Let's be honest, tillers are addictive. They give instant gratification. In an hour, you can turn hard ground into what looks like fluffy, plant-ready soil. No-till doesn't offer that immediate payoff. It's slower, more biological than mechanical. Farmers face an even bigger barrier: equipment investment. A commercial-scale operation built around plows and discs can't just switch overnight. Transitioning means new tools, new timing, new management, and sometimes temporary yield loss. For small gardeners, the challenge is smaller, but the habit is just as deep. Many still reach for the tiller every spring out of routine, not necessity. The biggest reason not everyone does no-till is because it requires trust in biology, something you can't see. When you stop tilling, you hand the job over to earthworms, fungi, and microbes. They do the mixing, aerating, and feeding, but invisibly and on their own schedule. That feels risky for gardeners used to controlling every variable, but once you see the difference, the crumbly texture, the increase in worms, the way water soaks in instead of pooling, you realize the soil knows how to heal itself better than any tool ever could. Despite the skepticism, the no-till movement keeps spreading because the results speak for themselves. Gardens that commit to it long-term see higher fertility, better moisture retention, and fewer weeds over time. Tilled soils rely on constant inputs, fertilizers, irrigation, and effort. No-till systems, once mature, rely on balance. Every year, they get easier to manage. So, that's why more regenerative farmers and home growers are making the switch, quietly, steadily, and successfully. So, yes, no-till is great, but it's not a magic trick. It's a relationship with your soil built on patience, observation, and trust. That's why not everyone's doing it, yet. If you're ready to start, begin small. Stop tilling one bed this year, cover it with compost, mulch it thickly, and let the worms and roots do the rest. You'll see change faster than you think. Because when you finally stop digging, your soil can finally start living. If this helped you see no-till in a new light, subscribe to Gentle Herbal Living, share this video with your gardening friends, and keep growing with nature, not against it.